It's been a blessing because I have been in situations where I wasn't safe, and they made me feel safe here.
So I was able to come here and have just a sense of comfort to be here, because without that, I was always a wreck.
Well, I definitely feel safe here. It's more structured. It's just home base. So this has really been a wonderful stepping stone for me and my daughter. But that's what Rodeway's been for me. It's just they've been informative, they've been professional, they've been there for me. You know, they've always been there for me.
When I was going through cancer treatment and I moved here, everybody pulled together to help and to support me, and it went into remission. I don't think it would have done that if I would have been out on the street.
I think it causes trauma for a lot of people, being unhoused, because you go from living in a structure and now you're on the street. Or you're living in a tent, and that's just a whole different thing. You don't have access to a lot of things like bathrooms, showers, and stuff like that. So being homeless on the street, it does make a big difference.
You get to use your own shower, you get to use your own toilet, your own everything.
So when I first moved to Denver, I was in a shelter. It wasn't a very big one, it was a small one. It was not as accommodating as this shelter is. And I've come to love everyone here like our family. This is how we take care of each other. One of us gets sick, the other ones try to figure out how to help. Being here, it took me like a couple of weeks to get adjusted to knowing that my stuff was safe. And it's wonderful because we have each a room of our own, and you get the bed, a table, refrigerator, and a microwave. I do all kinds of art because they helped me believe in myself. And you can just talk to them at any time, and they don't judge you, they just listen to what you have to say.
Rodeway is a means to get back on your feet when you're homeless. Regardless of where you came from, regardless of your circumstances, everybody should have the opportunity to be housed in their own place.
There's women that when I first came here that even I would know they were homeless on the street. They've been here a few months, they're getting up, they're taking care of themselves, they're brushing their hair, they're dressing, they're back in society. When you don't have here, you don't take care of yourself. You don't get up and get dressed every day and you're hiding, and here you don't have to do that. The safety and the secureness makes you be the person that you probably were at one time and you're not no more.
And I lost my home. This has been about a year ago. Of course, in the fire, everything I owned, I lost in that fire. It can happen to anybody. It can happen, you know. It can happen, you know, and you never even think it'd be you, but, you know.
I did have an apartment, but because of the DV situation I was going through, I felt unsafe and not secure in my own apartment. So I ended up having to leave an apartment that I worked so hard to keep for so long.
People often will criticize you or don't understand the homelessness. It doesn't always have to be about drugs. It could just be about an everyday thing. Things happen. The community and services here, they do support you, and I think that is important when you're homeless, because you need those to regain focus and to get back to where you need to be in your life.
This place is going to be closed the end of August.
It's been difficult to adjust to it, and knowing that all of a sudden it's being ripped out from underneath us because they're wanting to sell the building. You know, I mean, it's not in the best condition, but it's our home. Some of us have been here for 2 or 3 years. I've been here since March, and I feel like it's home. I mean, without it, I don't think I could have done half of what I've done or came to where I'm at. Because on the street, you have nothing. You can't carry anything, and it has to just be a few clothes. And then people want to take your animals if you're homeless. And that would kill me in a heartbeat, because they're my babies. They're what make me get up every day and breathe and try to work through everything. And this place just made me feel safe.
These are real people. These are your daughters, your mothers, your grandmothers, your sisters. These are real women that are struggling and working. It's out here, nowhere to go now. It's terrifying for them. There should be another shelter open. This kind of shelter. I don't care if there's another general shelter open. I mean, obviously, we don't want to be there. We would have went there. I will live on the street before I go to those shelters.
Being at the Rodeway and being in a shelter, everybody's treated as the same, regardless of your preference. If you're queer, bi, or whatever, everybody's accepted here. And I think that's the biggest factor.
And for some people I've even talked to on myself, they said that they're scared to go to other shelters because they're either non-binary, trans.
I think it's important to have this type of program because people deserve to live outside of being on the street. They deserve to be enclosed in their own comfort of a home or apartment. And when that doesn't happen, it takes on a different characteristic with them. They don't know how to deal with that. Then they're getting in trouble with the law, or then they're not able to maintain mentally the things they need to do. So I think this program is absolutely phenomenal, and it helps people to get back on their feet. I didn't understand the aspects of transitional housing, but once I got here, it's an awesome program. I'm so glad that I got a chance to be a part of it.
So I am very happy to announce that I am looking at my first apartment. I have fell absolutely in love with it. They are going to provide us with all of the furniture we need and our household items. I'm ready to do my art in there and hang it on the wall. Next year, I should be situated in everything, and I look forward to being someone's peer specialist where I can pay back to the community what I've gotten from Rodeway here.